Wow. Pretty hard. Yeah, so my second alternative is the AP International Diploma and then a regular high school diploma through WASP, through regional accreditation. So, because people move around a lot, sometimes just get lost. And hopefully this will help that from happening. Yeah. So again, just to reiterate, this is Learning 1.0 that we all remember. Chalk and talk, we call it. And it's based on that finite information in the textbook that the teacher has to deliver to instruct. Clay Christensen at Harvard, MBA professor, wrote a book called Disrupting Innovation, how innovation disrupts business, cultures, economies. And then he wrote another book called Disrupting Class. And he talks about, from his book, that the sage on the stage needs to change. Instead of focusing on the teaching, we need to focus on the learning. And the guide by the side is now focusing on learning in small triads and dyads in these small groups working on very stimulating projects, interdisciplinary studies, integrating math and art, science and social studies. And what's very exciting with what you just saw, you all know Gary already. Without even meeting him, you know him. So you have a connection with him because of this. This connection is what we're going to leverage across the globe to create a global issues network. This global issues network is going to be focusing on the top 20 global issues: deforestation, fishery depletion, carbon. And Jean-Francois Richard wrote a book a couple years ago called High Noon, 20 Global Issues and 20 Years to Solve Them. We have a global issues network already in place in international schools. And so we're going to go into the next room and show you how does a school in Songdo help to solve a global issue with a school in Beijing or Stockholm or Johannesburg or wherever Cisco has a TP. Please. Love it. We will have 280 in January, 28 teachers and 10 kids per teacher. Cisco.
เอาเครื่องดนตรีคิดเผื่อให้ DSI เลยนะฮะเราดีเครื่องดนตรีบอกขนาดนี้กำลังดีจะมีผู้บริหารผู้บริหาร
So this is the technology, the space, the culture that allows us to, if you think of a room sliced in the middle with just a simple piece of glass. You saw Gary live, he saw you live. There was an immediate connection. 90% of all communication is nonverbal. And so students sitting in here, teachers sitting in here, are going to be working through the Ear Coast region originally. That's where the Global Issues Network has really taken hold. It's also throughout the world. But Ear Coast is within a couple of time zones away from us. East Asia Regional Council of Overseas Schools. Shanghai American School, International School of Beijing, all the top international schools are in this region. And the director of the GIN network, the Global Issues Network, is very excited to help us kick this off using TP as that high fidelity interaction versus a lower fidelity that loses something in the translation. So they will come in here and say this month's topic is deforestation. Deforestation in Beijing is different than deforestation in Songdo. So we hear both sides, 3, 4, 5 different schools talking at the same time, real time, and high fidelity, so they really get from this almost being there without paying the price for the carbon footprint of flying over there and flying back. So this is very exciting. And so now we actually can have a global learning community in real time that makes sense.